Hello everybody out there in YouTube world on our channel. Oh gosh, yes, again thanks to the amazing response to the channel. Wow, getting lots of viewings. They really are, you know, growing quite considerably. Thank you. Yeah, keep those thumbs up coming in, because we want to, you know, create more algorithms so we can get our message out there, really, isn't it, Max? Yeah, so yeah, you're right. This video is going to be about
crystals.
Crystals. And who's the queen of crystals? This young lady right here. When I first knew about crystals, I only learned some of the basic things like obsidian, black onyx, and tiger's eye, but I didn't really go in depth about them. So when we befriended each other all those years ago, and boy, has she educated me about crystals. And I've seen people say, oh, they're just a piece of glass. Those are probably the ones which are made. We're on about the real crystals which come from the earth, which have been in this earth since probably when earth evolved, from when it was born.
Yeah, I'm wearing one.
Because think about it, earth itself is one massive,
Well, you're wearing
giant
one of them, aren't you?
crystal. Yes, I'm wearing one here. Particular, it's called moldavite.
I'm wearing one as well.
Right, if you got to see it. There. And it is a proper piece of moldavite. It really is. It's a proper thing. Because these crystals are quite rare. They're not that easy to get, are they, really, Max?
Not moldavite.
Not moldavite.
And if you get a real piece of moldavite, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
It's not going to be cheap.
It's not going to be cheap. You have to look out for it,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of green glass out there.
Yeah, copies. People who made them and they think this is moldavite, and yet
it isn't.
they're not.
It
They're
isn't.
not.
You know.
Mm.
Probably pay about £70.
Yeah, for a decent piece
of moldavite. That's the cheapest one.
but not as big as this.
No.
Not as big as this one. But yes, Max, when did your original journey start with crystals? When did it start, and what was it, if you can remember, what piece of crystal or crystals did you have?
I was 9 years old, and I liked the, you have to forgive me because I'm forgetting stuff. What do you call the purple on my birthday? Amethyst.
Amethyst, yeah.
And it was beads.
Like these are beads.
And at the time, we were on holiday in Weston-super-Mare, and there was like a crystal shop. But at that time, you hadn't got all the crystals you've got now. You probably get amethyst, turquoise, maybe rose quartz at the time.
And what's the clear one?
That's
the charging plate one that they use. What crystal?
Selenite.
Yeah, because that's one of the original.
But you wouldn't get. I didn't see that at the time.
Didn't you?
No,
okay.
not at the time. I didn't.
Okay.
And I asked my auntie if I could have one, and she obviously bought me the necklace, and it was amethyst, and I never took it off. And I felt this strange energy from it. And at 9, you know, you're just a kid, you don't know what the energy is, but I just knew I liked it. I used to call it my magic necklace. Yeah. And it was beautiful. And I just loved it so much. I was just so into it.
From such an early age.
Yeah, that when I got back, like I followed it with my auntie, I said to my mum, can we go to the library? She said, what for? I said, I want to have a look at some crystal books. And she took me, and I think there was one crystal book with just a few things about different crystals, just a few. Not like it again, not like you get today. And I absolutely loved this book. And I just got into it like that, you know, and as soon, because they were rare to go and buy from where we lived.
Mm.
You know, I think it was probably maybe a bit different in Bristol and places like that. But Birmingham, I don't even remember a crystal shop.
It's unheard of.
Mm.
Because you'd have to go to special
Yeah.
places like Cornwall,
Yeah.
Glastonbury, places like
And I'd
that.
look at all the elderly ladies when we was out, and sometimes you'd see them with a crystal ring. But again, it was amethyst, just your normal.
And what about citrine? Because that's quite a popular one as well
It
for the elderly,
is,
isn't it?
but I didn't see an amber.
Amber.
Amber's another one, which was an old one. And they'd have like amber rings on. And I'd just sit there.
You'd be fascinated with them.
Yeah, in the coffee shop, just staring. And I'd go over and I'd say, "What's that crystal?" And they'd say like amber, or obviously amethyst. I said, "I like your ring, that's lovely, that is. Where did you get it from?" And my mum would call me over then. Stop bothering the people. But that's how I was. I was that interested in them.
You was intrigued.
I've always loved them, but the first one I ever had was the amethyst. But as I say, the energy I got from that amethyst was like, ooh. It's a very protective stone as well. And anybody who's like practicing in spiritual churches or places like that, it's very good for your third eye. It's, as I say, protection. And it's just a nice stone. To me, if I was going to have anything for healing, it would be that, amethyst. Yeah.
Like what I'm wearing here. I've got amethyst here.
Yeah.
For those of you who've never seen them, that's what they call that. Is that a shard, is it called? What do they call those?
Points.
Oh, it's called a point. See, I'm still learning, aren't I? Still learning, but yeah. That's, yeah.
Crystal point.
Crystal point it's called. And they have the wands as well, don't they?
Again, you can get different shapes of crystal.
Yeah.
But there's a few crystals that you can't have in jewellery because
Yeah.
it's too soft.
Yeah.
Can't make it. It'd just split or break. Or
What kind of crystals are those?
the ones that could. Selenite's one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one that you couldn't really have in a jewellery.
And they're the charging plate ones, aren't they?
You can have them as a charging plate, but wearing them every day as jewellery,
Yeah.
it's definitely a no-no. Definitely a no-no.
Wow.
I mean, the amber's a lovely one. Again, that's a really old one, but they still sell it now.
Yeah.
And that's good for babies who are teething. You can buy like an amber ring, and they'll bite on it. It's supposed to help the teeth come through without lots of pain. So yes, it is a nice one. That's another one. I mean, it's not actually a crystal; it's a resin.
Oh, it's a resin because it comes like the tree.
Yes.
The tree.
Yeah,
tree resin.
amber is. It's like so some people won't class it as a gemstone.
But it still comes under.
But it is. But you don't see many amber in the shops, do you? Really, unless it's in a jewellery.
And it's true what they say about amber as well. It can also be like, say if there was a fly that flew into the amber, and it would cover it over it, and it would fossilise it, wouldn't it? And you can see them transparent through. I've heard stories about that.
I don't know. I never heard that.
Because amber's, you're going back to the dinosaurs. And so amber is very, very old form of a crystalline, would you say, kind of thing.
Fossil.
Yes, it can fossilise. It can fossilise insects and things like that. So it's one of those, isn't it?
It's just an old-fashioned one, really. But it is a nice stone. I mean, all crystals are lovely. But I always say, go for what you're attracted to.
Yeah.
Go for what you're attracted to.
It's like me. I love tiger's eye. Absolutely love tiger's eye. And this is what tiger's eye looks like for some of you who haven't seen it. That's a tiger's eye piece there. So yeah, it's one of my family actually love tiger's eye as well, don't they? My family members do.
Now, again, that's a lovely stone. It's supposed to be lucky. Good for your health. But if you're an Aquarian, don't wear tiger's eye.
So they say.
But if it works for you, I mean, I'm not supposed to wear it because I'm an Aquarian.
But
I wore it for years. I never had a problem with it.
Exactly.
So, you know,
What
if
does that
it
say?
works for you. If you don't feel right in a crystal, then just don't wear it again.
And this is why I love Moldavites. I've had this one now, it'll be a year this February. And have I taken it off since then, literally? Only when I pop into the shower. I just love it. And they say about Moldavites because it's part meteorite. And you're talking over 15 million plus years ago when it came to Earth. And it was in the Czech Republic.
It is.
And then when it landed, it's obviously melted with the crystals of the Earth.
But again, it's not for everyone, Moldavite. It can be very strong unless you're used to crystals. You know, you've got to be very strong-minded to wear Moldavite.
Or if you're a grounded person, very grounded.
Got to be very grounded.
Yeah. Well, my grounding is through my martial arts and my meditation over the years. So I was like a duck to water with it, really. I got a little spark of it in my hand when we went to Stratford upon Avon. We went to this place called the Crystal Shop, and Maxine took me into there, and
because I've had a piece, I've had a piece for years.
And where did you get your piece from, if you remember?
I ordered it offline. A lady who actually gets different crystals at certain times.
Was it from over the UK or was it from abroad?
The lady was Australian. I can't remember her name, but she was working in the UK, and she'd make the piece into some jewellery for you from what pieces she'd got in.
Yeah.
Again, it can. I will warn you though, with Moldavite, it brings things forward.
Yeah.
Everything that's got to happen will happen with Moldavite very quickly. And some people, if it doesn't suit you, and the side effect of that is you can feel quite dizzy and unwell, and so it's not for everyone.
It's one of the top ones in the world, isn't it? The Moldavites. It operates at a frequency. It's just crazy.
See, it's a heart one as well. Believe it or not, it's a heart chakra. But I always wear the rose quartz with mine because it shows you how to love yourself and love others, and it is a great crystal. I love them. I do.
But yeah, again. So many different types of crystal out there, and there is, because Maxine's got the crystal Bibles. There's how many have we got? There's 3 of them, isn't there?
Up to 4 now.
Up to 4 crystal Bibles. And we're not on about the Bibles as if they're saying the church Bible. Basically, these books.
It's just called the Crystal Bible.
Yeah, and it just teaches you about the crystals from A to Z, literally from A to Z, and where they come from, their properties, and how they work, and what they can do for your chakras. Because we as human beings, for those of you who don't know, we've got 7 chakras. We've got 7 chakras, all different various colours. And crystals, certain types of crystals are associated with all your chakras. Like the bracelet that I've got on here, you can see the different colours. Those are also, they're all associated with your chakras of the body. The lighter one, the reddish one, is to do with the top, the crown. The third eye one is that one. And then you've got the throat chakra, which is that one there. That right, Max?
No, you're going the wrong way around.
See what I mean? About me learning. I'm going the opposite way around.
You've got to go that way down.
Right.
The purple.
My bad. I'll take that back. The purple one is the crown chakra. That coloured one there, which is like a bluish type of crystal, dark blue.
That's your third eye.
That's your third eye. Then you got like the aqua colour.
Yeah.
That is for your throat. That colour chakra, the crystal there, is for your clavicle. That tiger's eye is for the sternum. That orange yellow colour one there is for your navel. And the red one there is for the actual, what they call the sacral. Is that right? The sacral, which is the, in us men, it's the scrotum area.
Yeah, right at the very bottom.
Right at the very bottom. Yeah. The sacrum is right at the bottom. So yeah, being corrected, those are all the colours. From amethyst colour down to the red, which is carnelian, is it?
Well, it all depends because there's different reds and colours that they'll
could
use.
Be red jasper. Red jasper.
They'll use any stone, won't they?
Yeah. So there you go. Those are the 7 colours for your chakras. And you always get people say, again, they're only pieces of glass. No, they are not. They are proper crystals. But you have to make sure the crystals that you are looking at and wanting to purchase are proper. Because again, people can make these things from scratch. Literally make them, grow the crystals from scratch. So these are the authenticated proper ones which come from the earth. They're mined from the earth wherever they are in the country, because we have them also in the UK as well. Some which are mined from the UK. You just spoil for choice really, but again, they all operate at different frequencies of energy.
Yeah.
And they really do. And they are alive. And you wouldn't think it, but crystals are actually alive. Constantly alive. But you have to charge them as well. You can charge them with the sun and the moon, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're an activated human being like myself and Maxine, you can charge them yourself depending on how grounded you are and how strong you are and how long.
I Reiki mine.
Yeah, and I use my qigong. I use my qigong
yeah.
therapy, my chi energy ability, and it really does work. It kind of freaks myself out in knowing that I can do things like this and other people, and that's why I love them. My sister, I got a sister, younger sister, Marcy, bless her, she loves crystals as well. Got my other sister Nettie, she's getting into the crystal game as well. Some of my family members are as well, are really getting into it themselves.
Well, if you don't know, you can use crystals for healing, crystal healing.
Yeah, they're very powerful for that. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been into them for many years, before anybody was really.
And we're talking nearly 60 years, Max. It's got to be. Nearly 60 years. I mean, I knew about crystals
so,
20 odd years ago.
I'm going to believe in them probably more than anybody who's just starting out. Obviously, there's a lot you have to be careful of.
Yeah, that's why you do your research.
Do your research before you buy it.
And speak to well-known people.
I mean, and if it's your first crystal you're buying, I would advise you to get rose quartz. It's the most beautiful. It's one of my favourite stones. It's pinky colour, and it's absolutely. If you're not loving yourself at the moment, like we've talked about on previous videos, it's a great one for your heart. It learns you to accept yourself, love yourself. Because if you don't, like we always say, you can't love anyone else.
Yeah.
So that's a great one, that one is. Black tourmaline. Again, you've got to be very careful with that one.
That's black tourmaline.
It's a protection stone.
That's black tourmaline.
It's like whoever's being funny with you, whatever. It'll bounce back off from you and back to them. There's so many actually. There's carnelian. That's such a lucky stone. It brings so much joy.
That's carnelian there. That's a carnelian one.
Yeah, I mean, you could talk about them all day, really.
Yeah.
Because they are.
The human Bible
absolutely,
for crystals. Right, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
How lucky am I?
And what you can do with them and everything. Different shapes, different sizes. I mean, they're lovely.
If you could see the amount of crystals we have in our home.
If you want to bring money into your life, use the citrine.
That's raw as well.
Beautiful crystal.
Look how raw that is. You can tell that hasn't been changed, or that's all proper. No one has really messed with that, only just mined it, and that's proper from where it originated. See this rock here? This is where it's been formed from for how many millennia? Wow.
But it is a lovely crystal for money.
And
absolutely gorgeous.
that's the raw crystal we call that, don't we, Max?
We do.
Raw crystal.
That's citrine.
That's citrine.
It's beautiful.
And this one.
This one is fluorite. If you're
Fluorite.
suffering with anxiety,
Yeah.
and you want more confidence.
That's
that.
fluorite. What a lovely piece. See, look, you can see right through that. Look at that.
That's fluorite.
Look. See, you telling me that's
Very
glass?
calming.
You telling me that's glass for
Very
those people who
calming.
say it's glass? That's proper crystals. Crystals are right inside through that. That's very transparent. So
I
that's.
mean, again, they're not going to work as soon as you buy them.
No,
or
that's the
when
thing.
you put them on. That's another
thing.
thing.
And you've got to
it
be
can take a couple of weeks for them to get used to you, and you're getting used to them.
And it's all about being receptive. We as human beings are natural, we are born receptors. We vibrate at our own levels, which we have mentioned on previous videos. We do. Every human being on this earth, we vibrate naturally without even some of us knowing. So this is where the connection with us, linking with crystals, being drawn to certain crystals which you like. Our body naturally does it. You think, oh, why? That's weird. Oh, I'm liking this. It's like Tiger's Eye. I fell in love with it. I don't know why I was falling in love with it. When I saw it, I thought, wow, I love that. And I really do love the crystal. And then Maxine, she introduced me into a universe. Knowledge about crystals, which I never knew.
If you want to cleanse your home or yourselves, put some selenite in your living room and it just clears everything. It's beautiful, absolutely. Very beautiful.
Yeah, so for those of you people, do apologise, but again, this is what life's all about. Things happen. Things happen. If you want to know more about crystals, just drop us a message in the comments, and Maxine will do her best for you to try and help you find out what type, and if your birth sign as well. That's another thing. And don't forget, we've got two types of how can we say signs? We've got obviously the Western zodiac, and then we got the Chinese zodiac. That's another one. I was born the year of the horse. Maxine was born the year of the
rooster.
Yeah, the rooster, and I was born the year of the horse. But yeah, again, it's the year of the wood snake. So if you're celebrating the lunar year at this month, because the lunar month, we should say. I hope you're having a wonderful time with that. But yeah, getting back to the video, crystals. Wow, honestly, I love them, and I really do. And because how I am with what I do, I really do feel the energy from them.
You're receptive to it, aren't you?
Receptive. I didn't even realise I was that receptive, and I can really charge them up, and then pass it to Maxine, and she's thinking, "What on earth? Wow!" Because I radiate naturally now to a very high energy level, more than most people, and that's the truth. I really do, and I don't do it in a way as if to say, "Wow." No, I really do. I really do vibrate at a very high frequency. Maxine will tell you some of the things.
He does. Especially healing. My goodness me. If I'm in a lot of pain and he puts his hand where the pain is.
Especially when I've got the crystals on me as well, which amplifies my energy.
I can't explain it because there's no words for it. It's like being in a spa. You just feel so relaxed.
Even now, as we speak.
Even now, yeah, because he's sitting by me. This is how it is with us, isn't it?
It's all the time.
And I absolutely love it because it's easing my pain naturally. You know,
it softens it. It softens the.
When I'm in between the meds,
in between the meds.
Times like
yeah,
like today I went out the first time in ages.
Yeah, we went to Blackheath.
Mainly because there was a crystal shop there that we hadn't seen.
Which was seen on a YouTuber's video a few weeks ago. And we said, we wanted to go.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely little shop.
Got everything.
It's called The Scent. The Scent. Is it The Scent shop it's called?
I don't know what the name, but it's on Blackheath Market.
Yeah, but what I've done, for those of you who want to find out about that little place, I just recorded, with permission, the actual little shop where we went to today, and gave me a little bit of chat of all these crystals, and you'll get to see that. And I'll share that video after, when we've loaded this one up.
Yeah, what a lovely girl.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was.
She's a lovely girl. But I'll tell you, they've got everything.
Yeah, it's like...
If you're looking for crystals...
They've got it all.
They've got everything.
For the size of the place.
Absolutely everything.
But must tell you though, they do have moldavite, but she said, when they have it in, it's gone. That's how hard it is to get for people. It really
moldavite, you're probably better off getting from Czechoslovakia, innit?
Yeah, or for those of you,
because that's where it's
mined from. That's where it mines from. But there is a shop in Stratford upon Avon.
They do. They do.
It's called The
crystals.
Crystal Shop. They've got a cabinet of it, but must warn you though, it's not cheap. It's proper stuff. Proper stuff. I mean, again, this piece I got here. What was it? Over 100, was it? Over £100. This one was. So, and it's proper. It's got all the. It's proper silver as well.
But you were drawn to it.
I was just drawn to it.
But that's another lovely crystal shop.
Yeah.
A lot more expensive than Blackheath Markets.
Yeah.
But and the ladies in there who work in there are lovely, so lovely.
And it's on the high street by where William Shakespeare's home. It's on the
Yeah.
same high street. It's called The Crystal Shop. That's what it's called. And they've got
crystals.
got crystals left, right, and centre. But they've got other shops around as well. In the UK, so if you want to check them out, you can Google it, The Crystal Shop, and it will come up, and then you'll see where they are around the UK. For those of you who watch our videos from wherever you are in the UK, or from all parts of the world, if you want to know about crystals, just have a look, check it out. But I'll tell you now, it's helped reshape my life, having crystals in my life.
I swear by them, I do.
I do too. I really, really do. I just feel it all the time with them. I tell you what I personally feel from them. I feel like this protection hub. I really do. It's like I've got this force field around me and Maxine. I really do. It's definitely amplified my abilities in a massive way. It really has, hasn't it, Max? I mean, like we were out today, we saw a friend of Maxine's who we've known a good while, out the blue, just turned about the blue with a partner. And we know, not mentioning our names, and you know, we
know who you are.
We know who you are, and you watch our videos, bless you. But yeah, it was lovely seeing her today with a chap. Out the blue.
Lovely. I haven't seen her for, it's got to be 3 years.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, it was so nice, so lovely.
But yeah, honestly, getting back to crystals, seriously, they're not pieces of glass, they are proper crystals. They really are. And I can guarantee you're going to get some people who are, what do we call these people? The naysayers or the stereotypers.
You're entitled to your own opinion, aren't you? You know, it's what works for you, basically. I mean, I haven't got anything to lose. I haven't got a shop or you know, sell crystals. And it's just my personal opinion of what I feel they do for me.
But the thing is, they are real.
Yeah.
They are real. They're not glass. Glass is, you know, window panes and stuff like that. No, they are the proper thing. They really are. I'm being honest. At first, I thought they were for glass and that, but when I looked more into them, and Maxine educated me through them, and there's certain crystals, you look into them and you can actually see the crystalline formation on them. Yeah. Glass doesn't do that. So that showed me that they are the real, genuine article.
But they'd be absolutely beautiful. The
And
ones you
very
can get.
powerful too. Very powerful.
I mean, you couldn't even name all of them because there's just that many. Just that many
it's
of
like
them.
That Crystal Bible Part 3 we had. There was crystals in there we never even heard of before. See?
Never heard of them. But they're there, they're real.
Yeah. And I'll tell you where you will know that they are about, in places what we call ley lines.
Yeah.
Crystals operate very strongly with those energy pathways within the earth. They're there, they're there all the time. It's mountainous regions, got ley lines everywhere. Like Mount Everest for one. Snowdonia is another. Where else? Places they've got like in Cornwall. They got lots of ley lines, Cornwall.
They've got lovely crystals as well.
Oh wow. Haven't they just?
And if you could get to Glastonbury,
Yep.
oh my goodness me.
You will be in crystal heaven.
It's a crystal paradise.
Yeah, it really is. It really and truly is. Yeah.
Again, you've got to shop around because you don't know how much you're going to be paying. But, oh wow.
Online as well. My advice to you is be careful. Be very careful because there's some companies which portray they do real crystals, and unfortunately, which we have found out because we never purchased from them, but we did our homework and we found out they were manufactured. So unfortunately, for those of you you do want to get the real artifact, you might have to pay a little bit of extra,
Yeah.
or shop around, because go to some of the marketplaces, market stalls, because this is what we do when we go to these marketplaces. You find some real, quite surprising things. Like today, when we went to Blackheath, I went into the actual marketplace and saw that beautiful little crystal shop.
And what a beautiful market.
Yeah, it's quite surprised because you
Oh
know.
my God, it's better than the Bullring. Honestly, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's a little find. We didn't even know it was there until when we saw that YouTube feature about it.
Great for anybody who's disabled.
Yes, it's very open space as
Very
well.
open space.
Very open space.
Beautiful. You know, get your wheelchair down, or your sticks, or your push lungs, whatever you use. And even the little cafe in there. Plenty of room, isn't there?
Yeah, there is
Space.
plenty of space in there.
There's an hairdresser's in there. There's
Yeah.
somewhere you can get your feet done.
Yeah.
Nails. I was just shocked.
I should wrap it in the corner, the foot
Oh,
people.
I can't remember, but they do feet anyway.
Yeah, they're the foot doctors basically.
Foot doctors.
But yeah, the crystal shop. What a little find that was. We're definitely going to be going back there again.
And the staff are ever so friendly.
Yeah, in the whole place actually,
Yeah.
in the whole market.
Yeah.
Nice little vibe. But yes. So yeah, that's it with the crystals. We will be doing other videos on crystals as well. If you want to check on,
Let us know what you'd
some
like to
other-
hear about.
yeah, what subjects,
Yeah.
because I can promise you we will
Let us
be
know.
able to talk about, have a discussion about it. Okay, so yes, thank you again for those of you new to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and the notification, and you will get videos, as you know, weekly videos uploaded onto our channel. And with more martial arts subjects, we'll be doing stuff on that. And yeah,
Talk
man.
about.
Yeah, let's talk
Let's
about.
talk.
And that's what these videos are about when me and Max do them together. Is
Let's talk.
Let's talk about whatever the subject may be. And on this occasion, it's crystals. And there will be more done on crystals, like I said, because there's a vast, and I mean endless supply of them. Apart from the Moldavite. I reckon the Moldavite crystals they're running low now because of...
Also, I found, I've just actually ordered one. Shutterkite.
It's called Shatterkite.
Shatterkite.
Shatterkite it's called.
Now, anybody who's spiritual, and who's going like sitting in circles and that at the churches, the what's it churches? What do
The
you
spiritual
call it? The
churches.
spiritual
The
churches.
spiritual churches, yeah.
That's a great one because it opens a third eye. But that's hard to get as well.
Yes, it's a very hard
I
one to
shopped
get.
everywhere for
Oh,
it, didn't
gosh.
I? Online. Nobody had
It
got
took
it.
us best part of a year or so, would you say?
to
Elise?
find it. And in the end, I've had to resort to going ordering from India.
Yeah,
But this particular person, I've had stuff off him before.
yeah.
And
The buyer and
Yeah.
the seller.
he's
of
legit.
it.
He's
Yeah.
legit.
That's the
I
thing.
haven't had it yet because it takes so long to
Yeah.
come from there.
Yeah, when
With
you're...
all the problems I've been having over there at the moment.
I know
it's-
they have, haven't they?
Yeah, it's slowed down. Obviously, they're
Yeah,
getting the stuff out to you and that.
distribution of the products, yeah.
But that's another good one. Anybody who wants to do that.
Shatterkite.
Yeah,
Shatterkite.
you can wear. I mean, if you're in it for that, then you could wear it with you.
It's a green coloured one, isn't it? It's very
It's
similar
like a bluey green.
well, it's similar to the serpentine, would you say? Mixed with a bit of
it's
labradorite.
more blue. It's more turquoise.
There's more
isn't it?
turquoise.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. Like a
Yeah.
bluey green, but like an aqua bluey green kind of colour.
Yeah, but it is a nice little stone.
Okay, so they're ending it there. Got to say thank you to the new subscribers. Please keep those thumbs up. Please, let's keep them for the algorithms. Yes, all for the algorithms. And yes, share the videos, share the channel, tell people about us on our channel. Okay. And most importantly, please, please, please stay safe out there in that world of ours. Please stay safe, because we've only got one world and you've only got one life. Please look after it.
Be aware. Look after yourselves.
Be aware of what's around you as well. I'm not saying being Inspector Clouseau
Like Andrew.
or Inspector like me. I'm more like the Secret Squirrel. For those of you who remember Secret Squirrel from the 1970s, would you say? Late 60s, 70s, yeah? If you remember Secret Squirrel, he was a character. He was like an inspector character who always wears his inspector hat on and everything.
His glasses.
Yeah, but anyway. But yes, thank you very much. And let's keep this chi of life, let's keep it always and forever flowing. Let's keep it moving. Let's feel that chi.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.